Okie dokie. This set back up. Morning. Let's get rolling. Starting off on the floor. One more time, you need a chair today, and then we're gonna have some optional band work if you got a band for our knees and our hips and our glutes. So that'll come later. I'll let you know what exercises we'll be doing that with. A lot of legs today, so let's prepare our hips for all that. We're gonna start off on the floor with some child's poses. So let's make sure that back is all stretched out to begin with. Starting on the floor down here in a nice child's pose. Yeah. Child's pose. Alrighty, we're gonna do all this warm-up stuff twice here. So from the child's pose, I want you to come back up onto your hands and then right into a side plank. So I'm going on to my, whichever side you prefer, but a nice side plank already. Here we go. I'm gonna get my clock going for 20 seconds. We're gonna get both sides, 20 seconds each, and then a push-up position, high plank, right? We're not gonna do any push-ups, but we're gonna hang out in that push-up position for another 20. We're gonna switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1, rotating over. Yeah, good morning abs. So again, from here, just gonna put my hand down instead of my elbow and go into push-up position. In 3, 2, 1, coming up to push-up position. Giving the floor a nice small squeeze with my hands. Keeping those hips rolled underneath, right? If you can see your camera, got a nice flat back. Morning, Dana. Yeah. And then we're going back to child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Let's set those knees down gently and sit right back down in the child's pose. And let's do that one more time in 5 seconds here. Sorry, I'm a little ahead of myself. Gonna go to a side plank again in 3, 2, 1, coming out of the child's pose and right to the elbow, side plank. Gonna rotate to the other side in 3, 2, 1, drop that other elbow down, rotate over. And then up to the hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands go to the floor, push up position. Keep our hips underneath of us. 20 more seconds here. Try to get a light pull, right, with your hands, not a push. I don't want you to push your hands away from you. I want you to pull them towards you. Child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Let's set the knees down. Back into one more child's pose here. Good. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna lay all the way on my stomach and get one big, nice Superman for about 5 seconds. And then we're gonna do walkouts. So I'm gonna bring my hands right back underneath me right now and do a push-up. And then once I get that push-up, I'm gonna walk my hands back to my feet and stand up. Yep. And then let's do some walkouts now. So we already did the bottom part, walking back to it. Walk out front, lower the push-up. Big Superman for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get back up out of that push-up, walk the hands back. Let's get 5 total of these. So that's 2. Walking back out front, lower, Superman, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of going on our own here. I think that's 3 or 4, who knows? 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna do one more. And walking it back out. Superman, last one of these. And walking it back here. Good. Okay. Get my overly warm jacket off. I'm gonna sit on my bottom. We're gonna do some shin boxes. This one's for feet. Shin box. I've got my hands on the floor for right now since it's still the warm up. So my hands are like this, right behind me. And let's just drop those knees side to side, right? Nice and slow. Working our hip joint mobility. Just on your own there, side to side, back and forth. Being gentle with them. Good. Get your last 2 maybe, and we're gonna stand up and finish out a little bit of this. We're gonna do it all one more time, except for the very beginning there. Good, I'm gonna stand up and get some of those arm rings that we love to do. So we're here now, right? Arm rings, turn the shoulders over. Everything's gonna be timed this morning, keeping it simple on my end, or our end. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for all the hip and leg stuff that's coming up. Okay, I'm gonna give it one of those light twists, or a bunch of those light twists. Ooh, yeah. My back never used to crack, but it's been doing it more and more often lately. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 3 walkouts. 3 walkouts to that push-up and a Superman, okay? So here we go with that. Doing a hamstring stretch, walking it out, lower to the floor, big Superman, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it back down, walk it back. And again, let's get 3 total. Let's try and get really straight elbows. Really straight elbows. 3, 2, 1, bringing it back. Oh yeah, nice hamstring stretch there. Walking it out one more time. Three, 2, 1, bringing it back to the last one here. Alrighty, let's sit on our bottoms again and get one more time with those shin boxes. Just gonna let it go for 30 seconds here. Hopefully it's not too laggy. It is on my other screen. Like I'm still standing up here, but I am sitting down. There we go. Back and forth here, 30 seconds long. If you wanna make it a little more challenging, we can keep those hands out front, right? Definitely makes it a little tougher if we're not using our hands to help us in the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Cool. One more time with the arm ring and the twists. And then we're gonna get started with some upper body first. Let's get a little arm ring in again. Let's really give that shoulder a good squeeze, right? Both of them even. Or feels like I'm trying to turn that back shoulder over really far. But my muscle is just flexing instead of being able to roll further, right? Last couple of those. We'll get our twists. Last one for me. Good. Okay. Twists. Let's finish our warm up here. Start to turn a little further than last time. Even though one of my feet is always pivoting, right? I try and keep that foot almost like planted but pivoted so that I feel that twist in my spine. My torso feels good on my back muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Go ahead and relax there. Nice. All right, kept the warm up pretty easy because I wanted to save all of our energy for all the other stuff we got going. So you're gonna need one of your weights. I'm gonna choose one of my lighter weights for myself, but whatever you got works. We're gonna do either a fly or a press. So if our weight is a little bit too heavy for the fly, we go into that press instead. This is where we'll be able to use our knee band if you want, okay? So if you've got a band for your knees, we can put that on like pants, right? And just putting it right above my knees, right there, okay? So that's where that's going. And we're gonna lay on the floor and do a big hip thrust and do flies, okay? We've done this position before, just not with a band like this. So it's gonna look like this, right? I'm gonna get my hips up nice and high and then lower this arm to the floor. But with my band down here, I'm lightly pressing against it, right? I'm trying to spread my knees just enough, just slightly, okay? And I would take it, I don't know, put a medium amount of pressure on that band maybe, right? For the beginning ones. We're gonna do all this twice here, okay? So we've got a little while for our glutes to go through all that. So let me just show you everything real quick. So we're gonna do a fly, and then we're still gonna stay down here. We're gonna do a minute, sorry. Everything's a minute in this first round, and we're gonna do it twice. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of fly on our left arm, 30 seconds on our right, and then we'll do a pullover. So we're gonna stay in that same position, except I'm gonna hold my weight in both hands. Hips are staying up, okay? And oh, get out of my Christmas tree. Needs to come down, right? But a pullover, right? Trying to keep my elbows fairly straight. Keeping my knees a little bit spread there. Pullovers, okay? That's number 2. Then we're gonna do some burpees. So you could, if you wanted to, you could keep your band on if you want. But otherwise, I'm probably gonna take mine off and just try and rip out a bunch of burpees, all right? You can do whatever style works for you. I want you to count your burpees, okay? I want you to count them. That way, when we do our second round, we can try to get that same number or more, okay? Not gonna show you those because you know what those look like. Next up, we're gonna go to a low squat to a walkout. So I'm gonna hold my low squat, walk it out. And when I get there, I'm gonna walk out even further, right? And then walk my hands back. So a bit of abs going there. And then walk all the way back to that low squat. Sorry if it's a little laggy there. It is on my second screen. But a low squat to a walkout. You hear my voice change there because it gets tough on my abs. So that's all we're doing. Staying low in the squat, walking out, getting that walkout for our hands and our abs, okay? And then last one I got for you. Sorry I'm making you wait so long, but a Superman to some shoulder range of motion. So we got one more Superman out front. And then when I bring my hands around, they're gonna flip over, right? Thumbs are gonna go in my back pockets, keeping everything up. and then rotating back around out front, okay? So working our shoulder range of motion, hands in the back pockets, but it's the back of my hands that are in my pockets, okay? Not the front of them. That is everything. 60 seconds is the goal. We'll try and get through this 2 or 3 times. We got our hip bands on, and we're gonna go for that fly right now, okay? So choose an arm. Maybe you wanna start with your non-dominant. And we're doing flies. And if it's too heavy for that, we're doing presses. Let's do it. 30 seconds, okay? I'll let you know when we get there. Laying back, I'm gonna get my hips up, a light press against that band, and then we're gonna get it going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Going for a fly right now. If that weight is kind of in between being able to do a press and a fly, we can bend our elbow more. The more we bend our elbow and just tap the elbow instead of the hand way out there, it'll feel a little easier. So if you can, when we get to 30, I don't want you to set your hips down. I want you to just switch the weight over and keep going, okay? And that's gonna happen in 3, 2, 1, giving the weight to my other hand, keeping my hips up, going right into it. My glutes are already getting fired up. Nice flies. 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna give our glutes a break. 3, 2, 1. Give it all a break. If you want to, you can even pull your knees into your chest. Help really give them a break for a second, but we're not gonna take too long. We got pullovers right now, and we're gonna do that same thing, hips up. All right, pullovers in 3, 2, 1. Time's on. So hips up again, light press against that band. Long elbows here. Big pullovers. Trying to have the straightest elbows possible with a slight bend in them, but want to save those triceps for our burpees. Hips up extra high. Try and get another ½ inch out of them. Full minute on the pullovers. You're welcome to remove that band if it's feeling like a little too much going on. But my glutes are definitely working. 3, 2, 1, bring it all down. Good. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna take my band off for my burpees just because mine's pretty darn tight. And I want to be able to get down on that squat if I need to. Okay, burpees. Count your reps, all right? I want to know how many you did. We got 1 minute of them though. Pace it out, but let's get this first round pretty good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, to the floor. I'm even gonna get a little hop in there at the top. Little jump burpee. Uh-oh. Hopefully we're still going. My internet just went out for whatever reason. Keep going on those burpees. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Did you reset the router? Okay, so I'm in a class right now. Okay, everybody. Working off the cell phone data for now. Let's keep going here. Okay, so we're gonna do a low squat to an ab walkout, okay? So we still got a minute of this, hitting that low squat and then walk out extra far, right? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for those. Low squat, walk out, and then walk the hands out even further, maybe 5 or 6 steps, and then walk them back. All the way back to that low squat. And then again. All the way back to low squat. I got 2 down. Keep going with those. I got you on time. I'm just trying to figure it out here. Coming up on those. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Finish that rep you're on if you're still moving. Good. All righty. Bring it on down to the floor. We got some Supermans. Supermans. So again, we're taking those hands to our back pockets. Join me in those. Speak up if you if something's odd about where I'm at or anything like that. Can't see you right now. But here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice straight elbows out front. Hands rotate around to the back pockets. I'm doing a nice little hover hand on myself. I'm not resting my hands on my glutes. Keep those shoulders rotating. Try not to put too much weight with the hands on your glutes. Keep them airborne. 15 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it all down. Let's take a 30-second rest here. Sorry about that. Hopefully everything was still okay. My roommates unplugged the internet. There we go. Coming back. Sweet. Now I can see everybody again. Okie dokie. Grab your sip and let's restart that one. We're going for those flies. Getting my hip band on again. Flies or presses. So I know I said we're doing a lot of legs, but we haven't done really any yet. Save it all for the next rounds. Okay. Hopefully you still got that burpee number in your head. I'm gonna ask you when we're done to show me if you did more, the same, or less. Okay. Fly or a press. Coming up here, get my hips up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Fly or press. Light press against that band. If I was really All kinds of funniness with my internet. Hopefully I'm back in 3, 2, 1, and relax on that. Good. Sorry, everybody. Internet's doing all kinds of funky stuff. I think that was my phone going from mobile to back to the internet. So now we're doing the same position and we're doing a pullover. Good. Still on the floor. Yep. Pullovers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's on. Hips up. Pullover. I'm gonna come see what you're doing in just a second here. Some light pressure against that band if you've got one. Let me see how you're doing. Nice, Dana. Perfect. Nice, Brenna. Sylvia, awesome. Soli, you're doing great, man. Good work. Let's get another ½ inch out of our hips here. ½ inch higher, a little bit higher. There we are. Nice, Dana. Denise, I'm sure you're killing it over there. 15 seconds left. Keep those booties burning. Tight core when we go overhead there. Nice. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Got 2 more reps in for myself. All right. Come on up. We got burpees, band or no band. Kind of depends on how stiff your band is, but you're welcome to keep it on again if you'd like to. Remember that number you got. After this, I just want a thumbs up for I did more, or sideways, I did the same, thumbs down, I did less, okay? I'm gonna have you all do that when we're done. So remember that number. Let's get our burpees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Burpees. Nice. A little bit laggy still on my end. So whatever your pace was last time, just try and go a hair quicker. Just a hair quicker. Got my breath working already for me. Making it nice and loud. Ten more seconds. Try and get one more rep than you did last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good. All right, let me see it. More, less. What'd you get? Nice, Sylvia got more, Brenna got more, Peter got more, Denise got more, everybody got more. Dana too. Eric. Yeah. Okay, good. There's a thumbs up. Nice. I thought I saw like no thumb, but the rest of the hand. Nice, man. Whew. Okay. So we're doing that low squat to a walkout. Let's get that going pretty quick. We'll take our break after all this. In 3, 2, 1. Let's squat low. Walk it out front. And then keep those hands going. 5 or 6 steps. And then walk it back. Staying in that low squat. Just bringing the arms up. Yep, you got it. Yeah. Just want to sit up on your hips in between each walkout. These feel almost like a break after those burpees. Hopefully your breath is coming back with me. Yeah. We should have counted these too. 5 seconds though, I'm gonna try and get one more. 3, 2, 1. Gonna finish this rep. Good. Awesome. We're coming down to the floor. Just taking 2 big breaths. And now we're on our stomachs. Let's get those Supermans. Hover hands on the backside, making our shoulders do a bunch of work. 1 minute. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Everything's up and rotating around there. When we come back out front, let's make Superman look good. Nice straight arms, straight elbows, reaching directly out front of you. Got my thumbs kind of crossing over each other on my backside here. Just trying to get every bit of that shoulder range of motion that I can. Four, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Not too bad after the other stuff. All right, let's grab a sip if you want. We're gonna move on to our legs. So some of this is gonna be a repeat from, what day would that be? Friday with me. We're gonna do some single leg squats on our chair and use our chair, mainly the back part of it, for a bunch of balance with all the other stuff we're gonna do. So we will start off with those ones. So I'm gonna start with my single leg squat, right? Trying to sit gently on my chair and stand back up, maybe a little quicker, okay? We're gonna start with that and get 30 seconds on each side, okay? The rest of it's gonna be 45 seconds. So this is the only one that's gonna be 30, and then the rest of it will be 40. Yeah, we'll just start with that, okay? I'm not gonna give you anything else. Let's take another 15 seconds. So you got your chairs. Cool. Looks like we all do. Maybe Dana does. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's do it. I'm gonna choose my non-dominant, or the leg that I think isn't as strong here. Hopefully you can still see me moving. I'm froze up on mine. Sorry about that. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, taking a seat. Getting back up. Nice. Yeah, so if your chair is pretty low for you, right? It's too low to really sit down under control. That's all good if you plop down at the last second. We're trying to get rid of that. Gonna switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Switching, but going right away. But it may be really hard to get back up off the chair too. You can either rock back and rock forward to get up off that chair, or set your heel down to help yourself. So heel touches the floor, help myself up with the heel, and then try and get down with one foot again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete the rep you're on. Nice. Okay. So chairs here for a little balance help if you want it. Otherwise though, we're doing some single leg RDLs, okay? I'm gonna carry no weight right now. Ooh, you know what? I made a mistake already. So let's start with that non-dominant, okay? So I'm gonna be on my left, but just gonna do some practice okay, with my single leg RDLs. I meant to have you only stay on one leg and just get through all this on one leg. So let's stick to that non-dominant now. And we're gonna do 45 seconds of some RDLs. Show me your good form. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, I'm already falling over. So we're gonna try to basically stay on this foot continuously. All right, I'm not gonna take a big break on both feet here. Keep going with those. I'm gonna watch. I wanna see your form. Remember, really high foot in the back. I want that foot to go as high as your head goes down. And it doesn't have to be that far. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. So stay on this foot. Look, I still got one foot in the air, still on the same foot. We're gonna do those hip opens. So I'm gonna tilt just slightly forward and then open towards you and then close all the way down. You remember these ones? Yeah, squeeze my thighs together. I'm gonna start the clock right now because I see everybody doing them with me basically already. Yeah, the point is to get our leg, our foot, our hip really screaming at us, okay? So we're staying on this one foot throughout all these exercises. Open it up, close it down. You can put a finger or two on that chair if you want a little balance help, right? Nice. And again, 45 seconds. The last one we're gonna do, I got one more for you. Hopefully that leg's starting to get angry. Mine sure is, in the right way. We're gonna do some balance work. Gonna make that plus sign in 3, 2, 1. So again, still on this foot. You can take a break if you need it, but I'm gonna tap my big toe out front, tap it out back, tap it across my body, tap this other side, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna give my leg a little shake because it needs it. And then right back into it. If this is really easy for you, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and try that out. Ooh, yeah, a bit tougher there. Closing your eyes will definitely make it tougher. You have to move slower. 9 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Give that leg a shake. Hopefully we got it. Feeling all kinds of burning sensations. Yeah, okay. So we already did the squats on the other leg on accident. Let's go for those RDLs now, okay? So RDLs on this other leg. Let's get that going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep practicing our form. Your body is straight as a board back to that foot that's airborne, right? Keeping my proud chest, not reaching for the floor. My arms just kind of dangle off my shoulders that are pulled back. Shoulders are pulled back. Keep going with those. I want to see your form. So Sylvia, don't want you to reach for the floor because your head's dipping a little lower than your leg is. Yeah, that's great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you want to, stay on that leg and let's open our hips. Right, going right to it. Use that chair for balance if you need it, or a wall, whatever you got. Keep going. I'm gonna watch some form again. Yeah. So Denise, if you can, I'm gonna stay in this position, right? So it hopefully looks like that foot isn't changing anything other than I'm just opening and closing. And it doesn't have to be as deep as our RDL. It can be definitely more standing a little bit more up straight, but it sticks out there the whole time. In 3, 2, 1, shake it out if you need, but I'm going right to the balance. right to the balance, getting my plus sign. I'm gonna shut my eyes because that's a bit more challenging for me. Woo, yeah. If you're fighting to fall over, that's what I want. Obviously, there's a little too much at times if we're really flying all over the place, but if you're fighting, that's what I want. I'm feeling it in my shin, my calf, the outside of my leg. You got 10 seconds. My toes are gripping the floor. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give that a shake. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do it the right way this next round. Not too hard on the legs, just very bouncy. Those balance muscles are really firing. All right, so I'm setting up for the single leg squat again for that other leg. And again, this time, just gonna change it up so we stay on this leg the whole time. We're gonna run through all the stuff on our left leg or right, whatever you choose to start with. Let's do it, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Trying to sit down gentle. So I'm just gonna push my chair out of the way when I'm done with this and go right into some RDLs. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Going right into it. So you take your breaks if you need them. Get a quick little shake out. Nice, Brenna. That was a good one. Denise, looking awesome. Those are perfect. I love it. You're welcome to carry a little weight if you want, but I'm just sticking to all this balance feeling. Feels pretty good. We got the hip open next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm staying on this leg, just getting less of a rotation forward and rotating open and closed. Oh yeah. Muscles in the lower leg are going for me. But in the past, I've felt this all kinds of places. In my glute muscle, in my thigh. Yeah, I'm gonna get a quick little break. We're almost there though. Right back into it, doesn't need that long. In 4, 3, 2, 1, we're balancing. Let's challenge ourselves. If it's too easy, with eyes open, let's close our eyes and take it slower. Yeah. Woo. That's what I want. Mm-hmm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give that leg a good shake. Nice work. Whew. All right. Let's get our chair or whatever we're taking a seat on and keep challenging yourself with those lightly sit downs, right? Don't want you to plop down hard if you can. Okay. Let's get it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember all those different ways you can modify these. The heel can help you on the way up and the way down if it needs to sit down gently and get up a little more forcefully. Can rock forward and back if we don't need that extra help, but we start to need it towards the end. 10 more seconds, and then we're going into RDLs on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chairs going out of here. RDLs. Trying to do my best not to reach for the floor. It's really tough to not want to reach for the floor. I'm trying to keep my shoulders equal. So if I put like a ruler across your shoulders in the back, they'd be equal, right? One wouldn't be dipped towards the floor. Okay, I'm gonna watch your form. Show off for me. Nice, Dana. Yeah. Yep. Nice, Sylvia. Looking good. Dana, perfect. Lovely. Eric, I'm sure you're crushing them. Good. In 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, keep those feet up, or 1 foot up. And we're opening and closing. Squeeze our thighs together in the middle. Open up as far as you can until those glutes can flex. I'm falling over. Use my chair for a second there. I'm gonna come watch you some more. Nice, Pete. Looking good, man. Yeah, I like seeing some shakeouts. I mean, we're doing it right. Finish up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a quick shake if you need, and then we're balancing. This last time we're gonna do these. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a few reps here, see what happens. Yeah. Letting my support leg bend, right? We can do like a partial little squat here to reach a little further every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give that a shake. Nice work. Some different type of legs there for sure. Okay. We're gonna cool it down here, give those legs a good stretch. Let's get a little arms across our chest real quick. We didn't go too hard on those flies or presses, but let's just make sure it all feels okay. Good, okay. Let's get some ankle rolls, kind of like we do in the warm-ups, right? 1 foot's airborne. Rolling it around, check in with those muscles. Almost feels like work right now. All right, go that other way. Good. I'm gonna switch my feet and get it going. I felt a lot of that in my shin muscles on the outside of my leg, along here. Gonna switch my directions. Okay, Let's do that shin box one more time. Sitting down here, feet are out front, right? And then when you're ready, I'm gonna try the no-handed version. Let those hips go to one side. Check in with all those muscles. Yeah, it's totally okay to put those hands back if you want, right? Hands could go back here and just work on feeling the hips. Get two more wherever you're at. One more to each side. There's one. And there's one. Good. Okay. And give our glutes a little stretch. Before we drop into pigeon, I want you to try this one. I think I've had you do it before, but I'm gonna lay on my back and cross this foot over and plant it on the floor. So planting that foot on the floor, and then I'm gonna take the other leg that's laying on the ground and push into that foot. So I pushed into that foot. And then once I'm here in this kind of pretzel-y shape, I'm gonna pull on this knee that's up in the air here towards my body. And hopefully you'll feel a nice glute stretch there. That's what we're going for. And that knee pushing into the foot that's grounded helps me feel that. If you're not a fan of that, you can roll right over into pigeon pose. But I'm gonna hold this one for a little bit. You can also try pushing that knee away from you while still jamming that knee into the foot. You'll feel it in the kind of the front of the hip. All right, I'm gonna lighten up on this one and switch sides. So again, planting a foot across my body and then bringing that knee up into that foot and then pulling the knee. All righty, I'm gonna get on my hands and knees for a little cat cow. Check in with the back here. Trying to match the breath to my movement. I like the tail look backs that Pete had us do on Monday. That was new to me. It's kind of fun. Definitely felt that in my obliques. Finish up on maybe one more there. All right, I'm gonna take a big step forward with a foot and just right into a hip flexor stretch here. And then however you wanna make that intense if you need it, you can reach over your head to that other side, right? Or just turn your torso across your body. But make sure you're already feeling it before that. Okay, and give them a switch. Ooh. This knee needs the padding. I'm gonna turn towards you. I like to play with all the different methods while we're doing these ones. So I'll typically reach over my head and do a twist, just kind of check in with all the different parts that feel like they could need it. Sink into that a little deeper, trying to stay up tall with my torso. All right, let's get one child's pose. We'll hang out there for 30 seconds and then we'll call it good. Child's pose. I'm coming up out of that, my friends. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was a little fun and different on the legs. Sorry about all the internet issues. But yeah, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the sunshine.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. My booty got a little
you.
warm.
Thank you.
Have a good day.